Look at you freshly cut watermelon piece. Remember this from now until you finally finish yourself in markets, which should be never. Remember this, friends. It's never as good as it seems. Don't ever forget this. It's never as good as it seems. The story is always fake. The candle is always green, and it's always going to eventually turn red. Downwards candle. Downwards green is red. Every single time. I've not seen one case where this never came true. You know this by now. DeFi took the world by storm. DeFi was a giant leap forward in the crypto industry. But we haven't seen a big leap forward again. These protocols were great. They were birthed in the Bitcoin halvening year, 2024. Are we going to see something next year in 2024? I hope so. I don't know what it's going to be. There are many paths it can take. But even during the DeFi season, I got caught up in it. I really thought it was going to go bigger than what it did. Unfortunately, human greed took over. AAVE, Curve, YFI, Compound, Maker, Uni. Every single coin. AAVE, useless governance token. But Unicorn did a 7,000x rally from the low. Great. If you believed in it in the previous bear market, not great if you bought any time after that. Disgusting. Curve. I've made a video on it. The founder doing a super risky thing by margin borrowing on all these Curve coins using the AAVE protocol, which is a money market. If Curve capitulates much lower, he's going to wipe out the whole system and he's just going to quit. He has no money to pay it back. The loan is huge. $40 million plus, it's ridiculous. He bought property. This is the harsh truth. AAVE founders cashed out, really, really rich. Curve founder cashed out, bought $40 million property, real estate. I think it's even $60 million. I mean, it's a lot of money, man. What about us holding the bags? Not going to be good. YFI. Meant to be a decentralized hedge fund. Grabbing yield from around the place. Poop! Andre rugged. He left. He left and then he started poop talking all over DeFi. Disgusting. Untrustworthy. They did not live up to expectations. It's never as good as it seems. Compound. Not even going to start. Minus 99% down. Overinflated piece of trash. Useless governance token. The founder's worth 10 to 20, 30 million dollars. The holders have absolutely nothing to show for it. I owned all these coins, by the way. Maker. More like make you poor. That's why it's called Maker. Doesn't make you rich. Maker. Drop the ball as well. But they made DAI, DAI, decentralized stablecoin, but it's kind of losing its flair. See, they make cool things. The problem is the founders exit and dump. That's the problem. And now that they've exited and dump, they don't have that drive to push the token up. That's why, friends, you know why I say it's never as good as it seems? Whenever things are good, just know it's probably likely that the insiders, the people who got in early, the people who founded the project, they're exiting. They will exit OTC deals. They'll find a way to exit. They'll get it listed on futures leverage exchanges and they'll start hedging themselves out. They'll exit without you knowing. You can't see. Uni, one of the biggest disappointments of all, just because it had the most potential. One of the most glorious blue chip creations in crypto. That's why I made a video on it. I made tweets about it. Uni fumbled the bag in the biggest way. That's why it's never as good as it seems, friends. Ever. You have to listen to me. When the candles are green, just start getting out. That's it. I don't care what they tell me. If they tell me this coin is going to be the coin that when the UFOs finally reveal themselves and the government discloses UFOs are here and they genetically modified us, yes, they're going to use this coin. I still won't believe it. You got to get out. It's never as good as it seems. Uni really let me down. So I calculated, as you know from before, I calculated if Uni just did what was in their code, they don't even have to do anything different. Just switch the code, flip the switch. Do you know how to flip a switch? You walk into a bedroom, it's dark, you flip the switch, it's light. Well, all they have to do is flip the switch. They activate the protocol fee switch, they would be 1,000% larger. Not even by guessing, just by mathematics. Because there's not enough liquidity to sustain the buy pressure, the millions and millions of dollars. $800 million has been wasted, squandered, because I did not activate the fee switch. They're playing it too safe, But guess what? It's because the founders, once again, founders are rich, VC insiders are rich, token holders, they throw us out. They are poopy McPoopheads. And of course, Mr. HID Rata, my friend Sami, I swear you are a one-man army. You give out too much over. Thank you very much, friends. It's for you. You deserve it. You deserve it. We get so much junk out there. Leverage trading exchanges. They go, oh, come and hedge your portfolio. Don't listen to that. When people say hedge, don't listen to them. Because 99% of people do not know how to hedge. 99% of people will lose their bums on the leverage trading exchanges. That's just how it works. And remember, even airdrops. So when the bull market heats up, so friends, this is why I'm here. Thank you very much. Liking, subscribing, pressing the bell button or thank you very much. Press the belly button. Appreciate you. I'm here to prepare you, okay? I wish somebody told me these at the start. Airdrops are to be dumped every single time. Don't even think about it. All the airdrops, dumped. You hear that? Airdrops must be exited. Not one single airdrop ended up doing well. You might say, what about the Hex one? Well, I'll take my chances that out of 400 coins, 399 of them are to be dumped. Or you say, dumped. Paraswap. Don't forget this story. Paraswap was one of the very first DEX aggregators. So 1inch exchange, what 1inch does is, besides being very fancy in the bedroom, 1inch goes through every different exchange, Uniswap, Curve, all the other ones, and it says, who's going to give me the best price? And then it filters it out to you. It's like you say, hey, I want to find the fluffiest slippers in the Southern Hemisphere and the Northern Hemisphere. It goes and searches everywhere, places it out for you, gives you the best price. Of course, Paraswap had a big advantage. One problem. It even had a good user base and growth potential. Token down 98%, dumped. What happened? So they did an airdrop. I remember this, okay? They did an airdrop at the very top of the bull market in 2021. Unfortunately, the seed investors got all their tokens and they immediately dumped. You see, in the bull market, there was just too much pressure from the seed investors saying, let me out the coins, I want to dump. And they did. Here's the thing. Do you see, friends, this is why it's never as good as it seems. When this was happening, I specifically remember there were people making bullish PSP articles. They were making bullish videos. They were saying, there were bullish Twitter people saying, no, I really believe in the team. God bless them for being optimistic. The problem is, you are not a reptile. I'm not a reptile either. All right, friends. These chameleon people, these reptiles, they aren't us. I don't even know if they have a soul. These people, they just see dollar signs. They think we are anything but human. They just see dollar signs. They see numbers. They just want to get out. They don't care about how many people they hurt. They don't care about everything they built. They just want to exit. They want to burn the whole building now. Minus 98.3%, down in a straight line. Now you see this. Where's the community? It's disgusting. This is what happens. So when you get airdrops, friends, in 2024, they're going to start handing out free money. They're going to try to do different token incentives to try to get you on the exchanges. It's better 99% of the time, just take the free money, man. Just sell. I've seen the stats. There are many Medium articles. I remember most of the Medium articles, they said the optimal time to sell was on day. So here's the timeline. Here's your airdrop day, around day 7. And then only one coin, DYDX, was optimal to sell on day 28. Everything was optimal to sell around day 7 to day 10. And then DYDX was sold day 28. But guess what? The Medium article, well, here's the thing. In 100% of cases, it was optimal to sell. 100%. There was not a single case where it's like, oh, well, you should have held this one. Of course, people are going to say, what about Uni? Of course, what about Uni? Well, Uni was airdropped around SEP 2020. SEP 2020, we had a zombie virus and you had an enormous bull run coming right ahead. Now, it wasn't as enormous as before, but you get the point. That was the context. Do you want to take that chance? You may as well flip your airdrop into something you believe in. Don't believe their lies. Why they tell you to hold is so the VC investors can get out. Think about it. If you had a VC scum team and you wanted to get out $5 million and you were doing a public release, what you want to do is release FUD PsyOps articles to the main influencers, Twitter and YouTube. Just pay them all like $500 each. Just say, hey, Tell us about the bullish stats. Tell everyone, tell all the retailers about the bullish stats and all the great things coming in the future. And people will want to believe. It's very interesting, isn't it? When people are given money, you probably think they all dump immediately. But if Bitcoin, they do, by the way, but if Bitcoin and if BTC is screaming up and Ethereum is screaming up, okay, people, when they see their airdrop, they see it as like this little treasure chest. They go, oh, look at this little treasure chest. Wow. Imagine how high it can grow. You like this little treasure chest, by the way? Look at this shiny treasure chest. Wow. I wonder what's inside. That's what happens. We start speculating. Oh, what's inside the treasure chest? You open up the treasure chest, friends, and what do you see? Of course, it is nothing but a piece of poop. It's a little piece of poop. That's all you get in your little treasure chest. You waited all that time, you got nothing. What a disappointment. Learn from people of the past. Dump your airdrops. And this is where you have to be careful, friends. Of course, please share with your friends and family because one mistake, you lose everything. So be careful. So there's a new type of crypto scam out. They're getting better, once again, at being subhuman filth. Just when you thought these subhuman filth people couldn't get even more subhuman or filthy, they happen to do it. Okay, so what they do is they'll create a fake token of an upcoming rumored airdrop, and then they'll send it to a centralized exchange through many wallets. They'll do multi-send. So it looks like that they're doing a legitimate project. They go, oh, the exchange wants like 150 or 10,000 different input addresses. And they'll also put fake liquidity for the coin. They'll put thick liquidity up. So then what would happen is, because you and I, we don't know how to read code, there will be a blacklist of buyers who buy early. So they'll be able to buy people who front run them in their own coin. And they'll have a mint function where they can just mint more coins, which means infinite dumping and send it to zero. They basically can steal. They steal from the treasury. You know who else has an infinite mint function? The government. What about the central bank? Yes, they do. They have an infinite mint function. That's true. Right. They can print all the money for themselves and stake it. Surprise, surprise. That's all they do. Okay. So this will actually trap on-chain investigators who do this. There are people who will go find these coins and they think they're getting in early. So they'll go buy the coin thinking they're buying it early before the airdrop's announced. Unfortunately, they're buying a rug. So they'll see this time and time again. They're very sophisticated, these people. They're I hate to use the B word, friends, but they are absolute bastards. These people are, yes, crumpled slippers. Their elbows are pretty round. And, you know, the water they drink, very, very higher than room temperature. And so, darlings, my final message to you, look at these names here. AAVE, Curve, Yearn, Wifey, Comp, Maker, Uni. They are the titans of the crypto industry. They made great use cases. There was a season about them. They were gods. They were gods. But now I know about how the governance is fake and everything's centralized and the bags can't pump and they don't really about pumping the coin anymore because they're already rich. Once I start to uncover all of those, I realized that treasure chest, yeah, there were no gold coins in there. It was a steaming pile of poop. Smelly poop. Don't ever forget it. The narrative is never as good as it seems. It's always dressed up. It's always going to appear like it's the greatest thing ever. You know what doesn't lie? The charts don't lie. When you see big, fat, screaming green candles, you know the Grim Reaper is going to come. Every single coin in crypto drops minus 90% against Ethereum and Bitcoin. Every single one. Don't think you're in the one that's not going to. Me and you are still going to make it. We are living for these green candles. Just like we're living for our friendship. Tell mum and dad, we're still going to make it. Green candles are coming, friends. Like, subscribe, press the bell button, Norm, and catch you in the next one.